What's going on, guys? It's T-Car. Man, I love the beach. And I also like EDC items. So you guys are going to get to check out my 2017 EDC Load Out. So as you can see, we've got our Patagonia Atom 8-liter bag. Amazing little sling bag. I really do like it. It's 50 bucks, but I'm going to show you the things that I've carried with me this week and explain why I brought them and such. First things first, I'm going to show you the guns I brought with me. Brought my Glock 43 and my Ruger LCP, the original one. So I've got a Phobos holster for my LCP. I've also got you know, just a dark sword tactical holster for my Glock 43. Also, I've got all my knives and stuff already in here, just kind of showing you how I loaded out, like how I would go to the beach. But all right, here we go. First off, in this first pocket, I've got my wallet, and very important, in case someone gets sand in their eyes, eye drops. So got some eye drops. I've got my Spyderco Delica and full flat ground. Love that knife. I've got a candle to start fire with. I'll explain more of that later. Got the earbuds. Got to be able to listen to some music. Let's see here. I've got this Pioneer X that the Knife Techs actually gave to me. A great YouTuber, check his channel out. I love this knife. This has been a great pairing with the Delica. This has been my go-to EDC for quite a while. Has been these two knives and carrying this gun. It works great. So that's everything in that pocket. Let's check out the big pocket. Now this, let me open this up. This is a Utica Sportsman. This was my grandfather's. This is a nice little knife. You can probably find these at any kind of pawn shop or like antique shop. And this is they're made out of high carbon steel. They're kind of mid-tang, like a third of the tang, kind of like Moras are. I wrapped some paracord around this, but it works really good. It's got a fish scaler on it. It's got a bottle or cap lifter, and this thing is razor sharp. It is a high carbon steel, so you can see where the patina is, where it's had its rust. And this sheath that it came with has seen some better days, but this it's a great belt knife. It really, really is. It's my little version of a Mora blade. So let me put that back. Put that over here. I brought also with me my Game Boy Color with my Pokemon Yellow. Yes, I am a Pokemon fan. Don't laugh. I was born in the 90s and grew up with that stuff. So got my daily planner. So I've got my work schedule, all that stuff, and making schedules. This has really kept me organized. So I've got that. Got my checkbook for writing checks, places that don't take cash. I've also got in this leather sheath that came with the Pioneer X. I've also got my Victorinox. Got the Victorinox Fisherman. Now this is what the Fort Worth Glock guy gave to me. He is also a great YouTuber. I'll put the link in for his channel there. This knife has cleaned many fish. It's got a fish scaler on it. It's got a really nice main blade. Love this knife. It's a little big. That would be the only thing. So it wouldn't be a great EDC one. It would be great to carry in this sheath on your belt, not in your pocket, kind of like this Pioneer X. So this Pioneer, you know, it's a kind of a 3-level. Sometimes that's too big for some people. It works just fine for me, and I love the A-Log. So sorry, going back to the Pioneer X, but Victorinox Fisherman, really fun little knife. All right, let's see what else we've got knife wise. Now don't make fun of this sheath. I bought this knife from Dave Canterbury's shop. This is the Jeff White bush knife, and it's got a lot of oil on it right now. This is the Jeff White bush knife. This cost about 70 bucks. This is a great knife. I have, just this trip, I have used it for chopping, used it for meal prep. It is a fantastic knife. It is razor sharp. I absolutely love it. Full tang knives, curry maple handles, just such a great blade. Now you can see the inscriptions on there. It's just so much fun. Don't make fun of me about the sheath. The sheath that they wanted about 30-40 bucks extra for the leather sheath, and I just didn't want to pay that. Now I'll probably spend the extra 50-60 bucks that they want on a Kydex sheath. I just didn't have the money at the time. So, but I absolutely love this knife. Fantastic blade for the money. I think that, like I said, 60-70 bucks just for the blade. $10.95. High carbon steel. You do have to keep it oiled. So especially down at the beach, you know, where everything is salty, they got the salty air. I've kept this oiled quite a bit, just oiled about every day. So, but it's a beautiful blade. I love it. All right, let's see what else we've got. Now I've got this wrapped up in a tin, but this is, I'll pick that up later. This is my Altoids tin, and let's see if I can get it open. A char cloth. So that is a great way to start fire. I've got just a lot of fire making materials in here. I've got a that kind of goes along with the candle. I've got a lighter candle and a longer candle. So I've also got a few other things. I've got an extra magazine from a Glock 43, a Leatherman Wingman. So this is a great little. This is about 40 bucks. Great pliers, work just fine for me. I'm not a huge plier guy. I don't need pliers in my everyday job. I actually, where I work, they supply them, so it's one of those things to where I don't need this. But it works great for fishing. If I'm trying to pull things out, you know, it's just good to have that secondary blade. Now, what I'll show you something here in a second that I use, and I use this with a lot. Let me pull it out, see if I've got it in here. Yeah. I use, this is a magnesium fire starter. This is a handmade one that I got from somebody. But what I use one of the main blades on that for it. Now, a lot of people will get mad at me, but what I do use is the main blade right here. I'll show you. I'll pull it out. I use that serrated edge for it. The thing about serrated edges is, you know, they work great, but I'm not going to be using this as my primary blade. I've got several on me, and I've used just the serrated part of it. So people can hate on me all they want, but this works great at throwing sparks, and it just works so much better than using the 90-degree spine on my Jeff White bush knot. This works just so much better. All right, so let's back to it. I've got a little Victorinox Classic if I'm going out somewhere. Now I just want something super small. Also, let's see if I can find it in here. I have got, and this is one of my favorite little knives, Cold Steel Recon 1 Micro in Tanto. So this is a Tanto blade. Love this thing. If you're wanting a super small EDC, this is the key. Osate steel, love this thing. It sharpens up really easy. It's coated, so you don't have to worry about rust too bad at all. And it just works. It just works. These are faux G10. The lockup is that triad lock, and they've still got it in the super small package. I mean, wow. This is one of, like I said, this doesn't weigh a dang thing, but this pairs really nicely with a Victorinox Classic as just a super slim EDC. So let's see. That's all in that. The only other thing I've got is in the front pocket, and it's so hard to do this with one hand. So I've got another cigarette lighter. Okay. I do have a flashlight. It is downstairs, and I've got a pen. So that's all that I carry in this bag, and that's kind of my EDC man loadout, as you can tell. I carry all in that bag, and it works really good, except for like the LCP and all that stuff, that, you know, the redundancies. but I wanted to show you guys what I brought to the beach, EDC, man stuff wise, and let you all see the loadout.